High up in the mountains here at Spielberg, it's time for qualifying on what will be the fastest laps of the season. Stand by for qualifying at the Austrian Grand Prix.
Okay, radio check, radio check.
Radio check.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left. Okay, so as for the cars around us, just ahead are Leclerc, the fastest lap at the moment, 1:04.0. And just behind us are Piastri, Antonelli and O'Sullivan. You're in first position, front of the pack. The fastest lap at the moment, 1:03.0. And we're in front of Antonelli, Verstappen and Massa. Yes! Excellent lap. We're all very, very pleased with that one. Nice work. Come on, I'll see you back in the pits.
Beautiful.
With qualifying complete, all that remains now is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then. Welcome from the beautiful Styrian Mountains for another chapter in the story of the Austrian Grand Prix. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Lando Norris will lead us away from pole position. And Andrea Kimi Antonelli completes the front row. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Russell, Albon, Max Verstappen and Massa, O'Sullivan, Ocon, Leclerc and Tim Tramnitz, Behrman, Piastri, Lance Stroll and Hulkenberg, Maloney, Doohan, Yuki Tsunoda and Pierre Gasly, Pepe Marti, Webber, Pierce and Paul Aaron rounds off the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track. Well, it's been a long time since I last worked with you. Good to see you again today, Anthony Davidson. Now, I'll be generous here. It's not that long ago that you were racing and entertaining us on a Sunday. But in the years since, the sport has changed quite a bit, hasn't it?
Yeah, it really has, Crofty. You know, the cars have got bigger, they're heavier, but critically, there's more downforce to play with as well now. There was around 4 tons of downforce on the car at 300 kilometres an hour when I drove. You're now looking more towards 5 tons of downforce. So there's a big difference in performance. But because of that, the car being heavier and bigger, you've got to drive in a smoother way. You've got to look after it a bit more. You've got to nurse it through the slow speed corners more. They were much more nimble, agile machines when I drove in Formula 1 compared to now.
Okay, let's have a comms check, please. Radio check.
Radio check.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down. Superb parking there, mate. Let's make sure we get the edge on the surrounding drivers as the lights go out. Okay, so that's the rest of the grid forming up now. Be patient and watch for those lights. Okay, DRS is now available. Antonelli's behind you. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are just 1 lap old. We think they've got 1 more stop. Time last lap, 1:14.8. That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done. Okay, Antonelli behind. And the time last lap, 1 minute 07.2. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are 3 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 15.2 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. They're in 14th place. Time last lap, 1:08.3. We're going to box this lap and push hard on the in-lap.
Happy.
Grip is probably dropping due to wear, so don't be too aggressive. Remember, box this lap. Keep an eye on your distance to the speed limit line as you approach and make sure you don't speed. Okay, off we go, back into the race. That was a fantastic stop, faster than we were expecting. Look after these tyres now, we want to finish the race on this compound. Okay, fuel levels now at 19 laps. 19 laps. Okay, I've got a brand new race strategy on your MFD if you want to go and check it out. Copy. Okay, we've lost a position, that's us down a place. Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap. Right, let's go, come on. Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one. Up to speed now, let's get some heat into those tyres. Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy. Caution, caution. Green flag. P12, you got P12. The distance to the leader, 28.8 seconds. Nico's ahead of you. Okay, the gap is less than a second. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. Okay, 17 laps to go now. Russell's ahead of you now. Time last lap, 1:09.9. Okay, gap to the car in front, 3.3 seconds. They're on fresh softs. Their tyres are just one lap old. We think they've got one more stop. Great work, that's a new fastest lap of the race. Currently P11, currently P11. Okay, gap to leader, 28.0 seconds. Ocon is ahead of you. Okay, gap to the car ahead, 3.0 seconds. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Gasly's behind you. Okay, they're on fresh hards. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. All right, 16 laps to go. Good job, that was the fastest lap of the race so far. Nice move, good job. You sat in P8, well done. Our gap to first place, 25.4 seconds. Leclerc is ahead of you. Okay, the gap is less than a second. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Okay, Sonoda's behind you. Look after these tyres now. You want to finish the race on this compound. O'Sullivan ahead. And the time last lap, 1 minute 08.6. Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 1.2 seconds. Fantastic, 2 cars at once, really well done. Okay, you've got front wing damage, but only have a few laps left. If you can live with it, stay out. Okay, you sat in P2. Antonelli's ahead of you. Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 10.8 seconds. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Verstappen behind you now. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. 2 laps left. Next time by will be your final lap. Second place, you're in second place. Okay, Antonelli ahead. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 11.5 seconds. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. And Verstappen's behind. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Yes, and that's a podium. Excellent drive. The whole team have worked especially hard this weekend, and that, my friend, is a fantastic reward. Well done.
Let's go, babe. Good job.
And your victor today, Andrea Kimi Antonelli. Well, it's been a long wait for many of our drivers, but the wait is always worth it. Bring them out to the awaiting crowd. It's time for our podium celebrations. And it's a richly deserved victory today for Kimi Antonelli. It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action, and I can't wait to see what's next.
Hey, boss, have you got a moment to look at something?
Hey, Chief, we've got multiple parts out of research. Don't forget to develop them. We've got performance sitting on the table that we could be getting into the car.